JBNN keep you informed. I'm Michelle Jones. Before I get into the news, please remember to like, subscribe, leave a comment, and share the news with someone today. Now onto the news. Siblings charged for allegedly attempting to bribe police over illegal gun. A Portland man and his sister have been charged after allegedly attempting to bribe police personnel following the discovery of an illegal gun and ammunition at his home. 35-year-old Kemar Henry, a waiter of Naylor's Hill, Port Antonio, and the 39-year-old Anne-Marie Fuller, a school teacher of Stony Hill District, both in Portland, are charged with bribery and conspiracy to bribe. The police say at about 7:30 p.m. on Saturday, lawmen were in the Naylor's Hill area when they conducted an operation at Henry's home. During the search, a Taurus 9mm pistol with a magazine containing 4 rounds of ammunition was allegedly found in his possession. In an effort to prevent the police from prosecuting him, Henry reportedly offered to bribe them by promising cash and a cell phone in exchange for them to set him free. The police reportedly activated a covert operation in which the siblings allegedly arranged to follow through with the bribe as promised. Sometime after, Fuller visited a service station where Henry and the lawmen were located and handed over $150,000 and an iPhone 15 cell phone to her brother, which was then handed to the policemen. Upon receiving the cash and cell phone, both Henry and Fuller were arrested and charged jointly with the offenses. Henry was also charged with offenses under the Firearms Act. Their court date has not been finalized. Senton bar operator killed in gun attack. The Senton police are investigating the murder of a woman along the Brednut Hill Main Road in Ocherias on Monday morning. It is suspected that Thelma Brown, a bar operator of Hyattsfield, Brednut Hill, was the target of the attack. According to reports, at about 1:25 a.m., Brown was picked up by her son at her business place and they proceeded to her home. On reaching a section of the Brednut Hill Road, their vehicle was overtaken by another blocking its path. The son managed to drive away but was again stopped. An attempt by him to reverse resulted in his vehicle crashing into a wall. He reportedly ran from the vehicle and then heard several explosions. The police were called and on their arrival, Brown was seen on the ground with bullet wounds to the hand. She was pronounced dead at hospital. Former PNP councillor Dr. Rowan Williams has died. Former People's National Party PNP councillor for the Ocherias Division, Dr. Rowan Williams, has died. Williams died in hospital in Washington, D.C., in the United States on Sunday, May 4. He lost his battle with cancer, which had been battling for over 4 years. Williams was 54 years old. Williams served as councillor for the Ocherias Division from 2012 to 2016. He operated his medical facility, Williams Medical Center, on Main Street in Ocherias for over 20 years. Close friend of Williams, Errol Horton, said the news of Williams' passing has left him in disbelief, but described his friend as a humble and kind man. He never turned his back on those who needed his help. He was a humble man, Horton stated. Williams' brother, former Jamaica Labour Party councillor for the Ocherias Division, Neville Williams, stated the family is shaken up by the loss of his brother. Ron was an integral part of the family, and we ask that people keep us in their prayers at this time of bereavement, he said. Williams leaves behind his wife and the 3 children. Big Tree charged with Manchester murder caught on video. A Manchester man has been charged with murder in an incident that was reportedly captured on video. Charged with murder is Nicholas Stewart, otherwise called Big Tree, a resident and farm of the Colleyville district in Manchester. He is also charged with conspiracy to murder, possession of a prohibited weapon, unauthorized possession of ammunition, and using a firearm to commit a felony. Police accused Stewart of killing Cleon Russell, 32, on Wednesday, August 28, 2024, at about 4:30 p.m. near the northeast Manchester South Trelawney border. Police said Russell was at a shop along the line of the Parish Main Road when a blue Toyota Mark X drove up and Stewart alighted from the car before pouncing on Russell. After a brief conversation, Stewart reportedly opened fire on the victim, who fell to the ground before more rounds were fired. Stewart reportedly walked away from the scene of the incident, which was reportedly captured on CCTV. Last month, police spotted Stewart in the Christiana Market and arrested him. He was charged with the offenses last Saturday. His court date is being arranged. Mayor demands details on land earmarked for hospital in Portmore. Mayor of Portmore Leon Thomas is calling for Health Minister Dr. Christopher Tufton to provide information on the land identified for the construction of hospital in Portmore. In February, Dr. Tufton announced that land in the Bernard Lodge area had been identified to build a hospital for Portmore. He explained that a feasibility study was being done to determine the format and structure and that the government was strategically working to meet the health demands of the area's growing population. But Mayor Thomas argues that the People's National Party and the public are in the dark about the particulars.
We want them to tell we where is the land. Where in Bangladesh the land is. Because the cries of the people of Portmore that we need an hospital, he went on national television and radio and announced that they identify land. Nothing of
PM pledges relentless pursuit of criminals. Prime Minister Dr. Andrew Holness is warning that the police high command will not relent in its pursuit of the leaders of criminal gangs across the island. More than 100 suspects have been fatally shot in reported confrontation with the police since January. The Prime Minister was speaking at a function in the constituency of St. James East Central on the weekend.
And we're going to continue, and I use this platform to say to all the criminals, all the people who consider themselves shotters, who believe that they can commit crimes and you won't be found out, we know you. We are going to find you. And I believe they are getting the message. Every murder that is committed, we are going to find the person who pulled that trigger. And I want that message to go out to every little shotter, every little gunman, every little don who thinks that he is anonymous or that communities are going to hide him. Forget it. You think you're going to go across the border and flee to the US? No, we have made very strong strategic relations with our partners internationally. We will find you wherever you are. So we are not going to relent. We're going to continue to push, and we're going to drive this murder rate right below the regional average. You know, we are celebrating Minister Bartlett 4 million visitors. That's not our potential. We are underperforming. We should be having 10 and 15 million people coming to visit our shores, stay in our hotels, stay in our Airbnbs, visit our communities. We are not realizing our potential because the 1,000 or so criminals have held us hostage. And those people who are only concerned about the criminals and not the victims, we are not going to allow you to win.
Policeman charged for a shooting of 2 men at a bar in Westmoreland granted bail. Police Corporal Sean Walker was today charged and placed before the Westmoreland Parish Court for the 2022 shooting of 2 men at a sports bar in Frome. Walker was charged with 2 counts of wounding with intent and the discharging a firearm. The incident occurred on December 25, 2022. Following an investigation by the Independent Commission of Investigations, INDECOM, the Office of the Director of Public Prosecutions ruled that Walker should be charged. Walker was granted bail in the sum of $400,000 with 1 to 2 sureties, and reporting conditions is to return to court on May 26. Prisoner accused of orchestrating $160 million fraud scheme. A man who is serving time behind bars has been charged for allegedly fleecing a businesswoman of approximately $160 million between 2017 and 2024. Garrett Savory, 37, of Paddington Avenue, Kingston 6, was charged on April 29 with 4 counts of obtaining money by false pretense by detectives assigned to the National Strategic Anti-Gang Division, NSAD, within the Counter-Terrorism and Organized Crime Investigation Branch. The police say Savory orchestrated a series of elaborate schemes against the woman while in custody at a correctional facility where he's serving time for other offenses. They say one of his schemes involved him impersonating a U.S. diplomat and fabricating crisis scenarios about the victim and her family. It is alleged that Savory later demanded significant sums of money from the woman under the guise of resolving the non-existent issues. Detectives have reportedly confirmed that the victim transferred funds in both Jamaican and United States currency to Savory's bank account over the period. NSAD, with the assistance of the Financial Investigations Division, subsequently charged Savory. His court date is being finalized. Head of NSAD, Deputy Superintendent of Police Susan Bruce says the investigation underscores the importance of vigilance as there is potential for criminals to exploit others. Meanwhile, the Counter-Terrorism and Organized Crime Investigation Branch is urging anyone with information that can assist in the investigations to contact their office at 876-967-1389, Crime Stopper 311, the National Intelligence Bureau at 811, or the nearest police station. JBNN will keep you informed. Please remember to subscribe, like, share, leave us a comment, and click the notification bell to receive our daily news items.